Welcome back to Millennial Diligence. I'm your host, Tom. I'm just kicking it in the sun on a nice Southern Oregon day in spring. It's May 15th today. And I'm just contemplating all the things I take for granted. Running water, four walls, electricity, central air, central heat. And I'm just pondering to myself, what would it take for me to give those four things up? I mean, just for the modern amenities of having a home to yourself. Something has intrigued me about this van life. Something has captured my imagination. What's captivated me most is the psychological aspect of moving into your vehicle. Van life is something that has caught on in recent years, and the more I look into it, the more I question if I could do it myself. What would push a person to do something like that, and what are the positives of it? Because I look at it and I just think, God, I'm too spoiled. I'm too spoiled by being domesticated, by having running water, electricity, those types of things. But something drives people in droves to do this kind of thing. And I'm not talking about, a Sprinter van that's been tricked out and has all these amazing modern amenities basically put in. I'm talking about like an Astro van, with an air mattress in the back of it. Where that's the flavor of van life that I'm talking about. What would push a person to do something like that? Is it, say hypothetically, if you could save every dime when you moved into your van or your car or whatever, if you could do that for 3 years, how much money could you save? Would it be safe? How much would it cost? These are all logistical questions, but at the end of the day, I'm just really wondering, could it be done? Should it be done? How do people deal with the extremes of living in their vehicle? The extreme heat, the extreme cold. I live in the Rogue Valley down in Southern Oregon. This valley experiences some mild colds, but the heats are pretty extreme around here. This valley basically acts like a magnifying glass in the summertime. So I wonder how people do it by choice. I understand if you are destitute and you're probably glad just to have a car rather than just being totally exposed to the heat. But to do it voluntarily, what has to possess a person to undergo that kind of lifestyle? And I guess the only thing that would motivate me to do it, honestly, would be monetarily. I would look at it as purely as a business decision. I would just say, okay, I'm going to commit to a few years of living like this and saving every dime. It would take an immense amount of discipline to do that. And I don't think I have it. That's why this is mainly hypothetical. But I wanted to open a discussion with this video, just talking about what drives people to do it, what are their outcomes, and I just love to hear your guys' thoughts on the whole idea. Have you done this? Have you moved into a vehicle for any length of time? Was it enjoyable? Was it monotonous? What were the pros and cons?